What's going on, guys? Bridgewater here, and in this video we're going to be talking about Teddy Bridgewater going to the New Orleans Saints. Now, the New Orleans Saints have now traded for Teddy Bridgewater, which very much surprised me, from the New York Jets. Now, the New York Jets, obviously, as we know, have drafted with their pick, the second pick overall in the last year draft, Sam Darnold, who I obviously thought that they were going to try to start right out the gate, even though I'm not a big believer that he should start right out the gate, especially with somebody with Teddy Bridgewater. I would have thought, if anything, you would hold on to Teddy Bridgewater, see if he could actually increase his value if Sam Darnold is as good as what they think. But in many terms, obviously, the Jets think the fact that Sam Darnold is at least, if not better, at least as good as Teddy Bridgewater, and for that reason they have now traded him to the New Orleans Saints. But I think the fact that this is pretty good for the New Orleans Saints. Obviously, Drew Brees hitting into the last year of his deal could be, and as far as with ownership, we know the fact that he very much has made it so that he will have a no trade clause, so just in case if there is a change in ownership for the New Orleans Saints, the fact that they will not be able to trade him. And if you really look deep into that situation, that could be very much the end of it. So you could move on to another quarterback, and they might believe in Teddy Bridgewater enough to really bring him in as that next stepping stone to their next quarterback, instead of directly looking for a new one. Now, Teddy Bridgewater's had an amazingly, just not a bad career so far. Obviously, in 2017, he ended up getting hurt, and it was a very much something we rarely do see, which is a non-contact injury that ended up tearing his ACL. And in many cases, from reports that it was so bad that they may have had to amputate the leg, they actually even said. So I mean, that's a very freak accident right there, as far as that we don't really even hear about stuff like that as far as in modern day technology as far as the injuries. But obviously with technology today, they didn't have to amputate it, and he can actually make a comeback, which very much hearing that, you sort of want to see somebody like that be able to return back onto the field and really try to see if he can perform again at a good level. Now, obviously he's got over a 50 QBR, about 57.5 QBR, which is above average quarterback. And then you also have a rate as far as his touchdown to interception ratio, where he does have more touchdowns than interceptions. So it's not like this guy is not any good or anything like that. This is his fourth year, technically third year if you consider actually playing the years. So when you really look into this is a very young quarterback as far as experience. And obviously learning under Drew Brees, I think this could be very good for him. And like I said, could be a stepping stone for the New Orleans Saints as far as a passing from Drew Brees. Now, obviously, there's going to be a drop-off from Drew Brees, but you could obviously see the fact that you could have a player that can actually learn under him and see how that can really work. So guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are on this new New Orleans Saints with Teddy Bridgewater coming out. Do you think the fact that it could be a good stepping stone, or do you think that it's just a backup piece just in case? Do you think the fact that Jets should have traded Teddy Bridgewater this early at least, or do you think they should have just kept him just in case? So guys, tell me what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to become a part of the group army today. And as always, this is Sparta.